This shit right here is right here. It's for the soul, the mind, the body, all that, all that. Yeah, never give enough, No, it's too much swag.
Alright. Welcome back, man. We back with another one, man. You know how we do. Too much swag, man, on the High Risk podcast. I want to really give a genuine shout out to all my people who already supported it from the ground up, who been here for the little 6-7 episodes I put out so far. I appreciate that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? If you really stick around and you really want to grow with me and we really gonna gain this knowledge together, we gonna go ahead and like and subscribe and you know what I'm saying? Let's get in there. Now, today we got a little special topic, right? We're gonna tap into a couple, like I'm gonna give y'all like 10 signs to spot a toxic ass person. Somebody who you get red flags and you get a feeling in your gut like something ain't right about. That's because you probably most likely you are right. Never go against your intuition, man. That shit is like always 100% accurate. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna lie. And this for male and female. This for men and women. This ain't no biased conversation. This ain't no none of that. Like toxic people could come in any gender. We all know that. You could be that shit don't have no face on it, and it definitely ain't got no name on it. You know what I'm saying? So boom. The thing is, this shit real important to be able to spot these signs because you don't want to get in too deep with an individual that ain't got your best intent or who ain't got your best interest in mind. Because some people really eat, sleep, and breathe manipulation. Like every day they on games. And a lot of people go undetected. A lot of people a lot of people give them the benefit of the doubt because they do a lot of their dirt inconspicuously. You know what I'm saying? They don't leave no trail. So if it was to ever pop up, they're like, me? Like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, people do a good ass job of like sweeping that shit under the rug. But I'm gonna give y'all some signs though. Some shit that's real, it's real important though. Like, I ain't gonna lie. This shit more important than what people know. Because, some people lost their life behind a toxic relationship or they took somebody else's life because of abuse. And y'all write down in the comments, which form of abuse do you think is worse? Physical or psychological abuse? Me personally, I'm definitely gonna go with the mental psychological abuse. And I got my reasons. Like, see, psychological abuse, that's the type of abuse that don't leave no scars. Like, it's unseen and it's kind of hard to even get somebody to even believe what you're going through because it's all up here. Now, physical abuse, that's easy. Like, you got a black eye, your shit always bruised up. It's flags all over the place. Somebody gonna catch on to what the fuck going on. But who the fuck gonna catch on to the person that's getting mentally abused? You know what I'm saying? The one who just, they check them off, oh, he crazy, or she crazy. That's part of the reason why I do what I do. That's a big part of the reason why I'm bringing awareness to this subject, man. All right, so certain signs you gotta watch out for at the beginning, man. Certain shit ain't normal, and it's to the point in life where you see red flags, don't ignore them, man. Don't ignore them. The more you ignore red flags, the more you fucking yourself over. I ain't gonna lie to you. You digging your own grave. Every time you see some shit that throw you off, you like, maybe, you give people benefit out, like, maybe they having a bad day. Nah, check that shit immediately, man. Immediately, man, for real. Like, for my man, You know, I'm gonna speak from a man perspective because I'm a fucking man, you know? So it's like the thing we gotta tighten up on is like you could be a gentleman, bro. Like be a stand-up guy. Be nice. Be kind. I like to use that word a little better. Be kind. Cause that nice guy shit, I don't really get you nowhere. But be aware, man. And always put yourself first. Never jump when somebody say jump. Like, I'm gonna tell you, women pay attention to shit like that. They call you and you just drop everything you doing and you just go, they lose respect for you, bro. It's sad, but it's true. And that's not all women, but a lot of toxic women, they see you just jump into their area need, they're like, oh yeah, got one. They like a man that's like, hold on, I mean, I'm gonna see what I can do, but I'm working right now. You know what I'm saying? I get around to it. You know what I'm saying? They could kind of respect that more. Cause it's like, you got your own thing going on. You gotta stop trying to jump to try to like be that nigga, bro. Don't be that man, bro. That's like, here you go, baby. Here you go. That damsel in distress ass shit. Cut it, bro. Cause you gonna get abused like that, bro. You vulnerable as shit doing that. Don't be vulnerable like that. That ain't the way. I'm telling you, that ain't the way. Cause you opening yourself up to be abused and manipulated. Like you just like hang. You giving yourself the own rope to hang yourself. For real though. So it's a couple signs I noticed. Like first thing first, entitlement. It's a red flag if you dealing with a woman or you dealing with a man and they just kind of like feel too entitled to either touching you, taking your shit, it's certain lines that people cross too early. Like, for example, you bring a girl over your house, bro, and she just goes smacking the refrigerator and it be like, red flag, nigga. Bitch, who the fuck? Excuse my language. But it's like, who gave you permission to go into my shit? I don't even know you like that. That's entitlement. Like, you just go, you comfortable with shit too quick. And ain't even asked. Red flag. Trying to take. Get gone. Cause that ain't no good sign. Damn. Another sign you gotta watch out for is the excessive need for like admiration. Like that's a real sign of like somebody who's self-centered and full of themselves. Like, confident people, they don't go fishing for compliments. Like, I'm a confident dude. You're not gonna see me in the room like, hey, you see these joints? Or hey, don't I look good today? I don't need no validation from nobody, man. I know for sure I'm looking good today. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that needs some excessive admiration and that could be very toxic. Cause that's a clingy ass, obsessive, self-centered person. And most of the time they don't really give a fuck about themselves for real. They just trying to find somebody who could validate that they look good every day and tell me I'm beautiful and tell me I'm getting thick and the whole nine. Don't overlook this one for sure, bro. Like, you know how somebody act one way with you, but then they act different with other people? Red flag. Example, like I always say, don't judge people by how they deal with you, because you might be a person with boundaries and certain lines they can't cross with you anyways. Judge a person by how they deal with the public. Like, that's the real them. Like, you want somebody with empathy, not with somebody that got a lack of empathy. Like, for instance, if somebody catering to your every need and they so nice and all that, but then when you go outside, you see an old lady struggling across the street, and you like, damn, let me go help her. And somebody be like, man, fuck that old bitch. Red flag. Or you see a kid by themselves, like, damn, I wonder where their parents at. Man, fuck that little ass. Man, I don't ain't my business. That's not good characteristics, man. Fuck how big her ass is. Ladies, fuck how good the nigga look. That's a red flag, man. That's a terrible characteristic. Who the fuck wanna be around? Come on, man. So if they treat other people like that, how the fuck you think they gonna eventually treat you? Definitely. On, don't want nobody that gives you underlining compliments. For example, you come in and you tell them like, yeah, babe, I'm feeling good today. Like I'm feeling good because you gotta watch out. Some people biggest haters and people that be in the biggest competition and the most envious be the ones that you dealing with, like your spouse. Like they be in little secret competitions. Like you could be getting fit. Let's say you working out, you getting fit, you looking better. You know what I'm saying? And they say some shit like, "Who you trying to look good for?" Or I don't know. You starting to look little. You look weird now. Or you look just saying little dumb shit to try to get you to like be insecure about what you got going on. That's just a motive for control. That's like for them to try to gain this little leeway to the fact where you depend on them for validation. Like you don't look good unless they approve it type shit. Love yourself. King, queen, woman, man. Love yourself. Validate yourself. Real. Cause a lot of shit and a lot of people go through this intense ass 7 years of abuse because they never learned to put themselves first, man, and stop giving a fuck what somebody else think about them. That's first and foremost. See, it ain't about what happened. Like they could say whatever. A motherfucker could say whatever. It's all about how you react. Life is about how you think and how you react. You can't control nothing else. One thing about me, I don't worry about shit I can't control. If it's out of my control, let it be. I walk by faith, not by sight, man. Like, you're not in this world to control everything but yourself. And then one thing I think we need to stop, in our culture especially, is stop getting in relationships and being like, he mine or she mine. Bruh, ain't nobody yours. Like, nobody's your property, man. Until we start seeing each other as individuals that's already happy, healed, and now we trying to make each other happier, that shit is never gonna work, bro. All that, she man, that obsessive ass shit, that's obsession. That ain't fucking love, man. Like if you gotta like be down somebody's back, there ain't no trust, there ain't no love. That's just toxic, a trauma bond. Most people be together for years and years and years because they got a trauma bond. They was never fucking in love, man. They just could relate to the fact that both their lives was fucked up and now we got each other. And nah. Put yourself first always, man. Cause you can't give what you ain't got. If you ain't love yourself, ain't no way in hell you about to love somebody else. I know people that can't even love their kids correctly because of how they was raised. They don't have it to give. For real. Like that's some real shit. And most of the toxic people I'm speaking on really under the umbrella of something called narcissism. Narcissism is something I'm gonna make a whole separate video about because to know your enemy, you gotta study them. Narcissism is something that a lot of people don't know. And in therapy, a lot of people diagnose people with narcissism because it's so hard to detect because it's real, people real slippery. But we're gonna get into that. And I'm gonna enlighten y'all so we can stay on point for all my people that's empathetic, past any limit. We not worrying about the past. We looking forward. Go outside, like be yourself on purpose, Slim. You know what I'm saying? Show love. Put out good energy. You get the energy back. Keep trying to be great, man. You know what I'm saying? Leave your impact. Walk on your purpose. Don't be no fucking follower, man. Shit lame. Don't nobody want no following ass motherfucker, man. You want somebody that's gonna make a way, not be in the way. You know? So till next time, man. Y'all know how I go. You fuck with this podcast, you ain't gonna never be bored. You gotta take that high risk if you want that high reward. Facts.